everyone. Welcome in. It's great to see you. Thank you for being here. Welcome back. We are going to be discussing Sebastian Rogers' case, and we're going to watch a little bit of a video from retired FBI Special Agent Jennifer Coffindaffer. If you're not familiar with Jennifer, she was a special agent with the FBI for over 29 years. She now provides case consultation, investigative support, litigation support. She acts as an expert witness in testimony. She has been investigated violent crimes, terrorism, organized crime, and she is now a News Nation consultant. Wonderful, brings a lot of wisdom to the table, and I thought we would listen to her. She's going to break down the FBI reward. Stick with it because she points out what the FBI had to prove in order to get that reward money. And they did prove all the way up to the chain of command that there is low-hanging fruit, that dangling 50,000 could make come forward. Definition of low-hanging fruit, well, let's talk about that. Low-hanging fruit is a person that can be won, obtained, or persuaded with a little effort. Ms. Coffindaffer is saying that they had to prove in order to get this reward that there was someone or someones who could be persuaded with that $50,000. This is Crime Time Buzz. Thank you so much for being here. This is for entertainment purposes only, not to be taken as fact, but seen as speculation, observation, theory, opinion. We are talking about the Sebastian Rogers case. We are not in any way accusing anyone. We are not pointing fingers. We are simply discussing, speculating, and theorizing. No one is being accused. This is for entertainment purposes only, and all is alleged. We are going to go ahead and listen to Jen's video together, and she covers the reward, like I said, but she also receives a text and reads it to us, and it's quite disturbing. She can't even read all of it. And then she lets us know, which is not in this clip, and I will have the description down below so you can watch the whole thing, that she on Monday will be showing us proof in a document of new evidence she has. So she has some new information that she is going to share in a document on Monday. And hit that notification bell because we will watch it when I get home from work on Monday. Without further ado, this is Jennifer Coffindaffer discussing the reward, sharing a disturbing text message she received, and talking about what the reward means.
Point out, this is a criminal, in my opinion, from what I see. When I see the FBI come out with $50,000, I think I did this before. I'm going to go through it really quick. I'm the FBI agent, say, and I have opened a police cooperation case that we talked about before. Now I have my police cooperation case so I can actually do things and justify it. I'm going to have a file review on it. My supervisor is going to keep track of everything I've done and I plan to do and that I'm doing. So it's a legitimate case, police cooperation case. Now I'm going into my, because I'm working closely with the sheriff's office and everybody, and I'm now going to go to my supervisor and I'm going to say, I want 50 grand to try to, or to offer as a reward. He's going to say, oh, yeah, right. I want to see why you think 50 grand is going to do anything. You need to justify this. I am next going to sit down. I'm going to write a novel. What would be some of the reasons that I could use to justify a $50,000 reward by the FBI? What? Well, some of the reasons are that they truly believe he was either abducted, taken by somebody, coordinated, or that he was murdered and that multiple people know about what happened, and they are hoping the low-hanging fruit, somebody that knows or might have information, will come forward, and they are dangling that $50,000 carrot. I'm going to write all that up. I think, now, I don't know because I'm not on that case, but that's the kind of information that my supervisor is going to want. I can't just, can you imagine if every missing person case we, could just get 50 grand for? It'd be nice, but we can't. It's got to be a case where we think it could legitimately result in actionable evidence, facts coming forward, people coming forward. So they've proven that, because not only is it going to my supervisor, now it's going to my ASAC, now it's going to my SAC, and then my SAC is going to the program manager at headquarters. And I know because I was a program manager, supervisor at headquarters in the weapons of mass destruction.
I just want to pause it for a second, and I want to say that, okay, so she's saying that they, in order to get the reward, they've proven that Sebastian was taken, abducted, or worse. There's multiple people who know, and that from dangling that reward, the low hanging fruit, the ones who can be enticed to come forward and speak, it will bring actionable people forward, facts, or evidence in the case. Interesting, right? So they had to prove that they have proven that. So they know there are people who are aware of what has occurred. Let's get back to it.
So when you have these huge dollar amounts that you need approval for whatever it's for, you got to get up the chain, clear to headquarters approval. So that's why that happened. I want to read to you a text I got today. Ready for this? 1 minute, I'm looking, it's important. Okay, here we go. You ready? I have received death threats, rape threats, and honestly, we think, oh, I better not say this part. I'm going to skip this part. But we think so-and-so is trying to scare us away. This situation is insane. Oh, this is some, I better go on. Basically, this person is saying it's the worst situation they have stepped into, that they've never seen this amount of hate and of distractions on a missing persons case. It's a huge, I mean, honestly, I feel like I'm reading the exact text I got from the Cajun Navy guy and from Uvalde and from others who have worked this case. What is going on? Why is this little boy, why are people making death threats, rape threats? Who threatens rape? What is happening? What is happening? That whether you be a YouTuber or you're a private investigator, what is happening that no one is welcome to look for Sebastian Rogers? What is going on there? Anyway, I think as a community, and I'm just going to ask this of each of you, no matter what you have, and I had the greatest intern. She's so great. I had one from IU and then one from Michigan, University of Michigan, and I'm going to be advertising soon for another intern. But they ran, my TikTok and my Instagram. I don't have anything to do with those. Obviously, I'm very involved in the Twitter community. Whatever platform you have, whether you are a TikToker, whether you're an Instagrammer, whether you're a Facebooker, please today, just put Sebastian Rogers' picture.
Just an amazing advocate. She let's break down a little bit of what she said. First of all, let's think about this. They have proven that there is someone who, in order to get that reward, they've proven, the agent who requested it, that there is someone who could be enticed to come forward and tell what they know, what they've heard, what we don't know. But who is that person? Who is the low hanging fruit? Also, that text was so bad, she could barely read any of it. Who was that from? Was it from another FBI agent to this retired FBI agent who cannot believe what is going on here? The text was so bad they couldn't read all of it. Who sent that message to Jen Coffindaffer, retired FBI agent? Someone involved in the case did, and they said they believe so and so is trying to scare them away. So, whoever that was sending the text, they have an idea who's causing this. They also said it's the worst hate and distraction they've seen in a missing person case. So, we know all eyes are going to be on the why of that and the who. It's got to be happening. They're not going to let whoever's doing this run circles around them and keep the focus off Sebastian for much longer. They do believe he's been taken, abducted. Multiple people know, possibly worse, but we don't have proof of that. And that this reward will bring forth something, some facts, some evidence. Jen is going to be sharing that information on Monday from that document she has. She said it is information we are all going to want to hear. I'm going to put the description to this entire video down below. And we will meet up back here on Monday after work to watch Jen's live on the document she's going to share. And I will see you then.